Game 4 of the Ian Tuttle Memorial Tournament. Your Highland Hills Jaguars Midget White teams going up against Arvada Gold. Essentially a JV team. We are 1-2. They are 3-0. So in order to make the playoffs, the semifinal tomorrow, we have to win, and we may need some help from other teams playing. There's like 5 teams tied for the number 4 spot. So we really won't know until, I think, after the game after ours, whether or not we play tomorrow. If we win. If we lose, we're done. That will be it for the Ian Tuttle for us this year. Hopefully we have to stay up and find out our fate. And hopefully audio is coming through. It's been an issue. But nobody's watching, so I can't ask you to comment. Somebody's joined. If you're watching and you can hear me, can you throw in a comment? I'd appreciate it. Had some audio issues, so hopefully the audio is going out. Thank you, Susan. I really appreciate it. I guess it just took 3 practice games for me to get it right the 4th time. Although the music is very loud and not exactly to my taste, so not a lot I can do about that, though. right, here we go. 15 on the clock. Austin taking the first face off. Arvada comes out with it, skating into our zone. Push to the far boards. Centering pass sent back to the end boards. Bam throws it to the near corner. Arvada comes out with it. Centering pass hit a skate. Shot wide of the net. Goes up the far boards but kept in our zone. Colin digging for it. Arvada keeping it in. Thrown out to the blue line. It slips out to the neutral zone. Arvada brings it back into our zone. Colin with the steal throws it off the far boards. Arvada regains the puck. Austin pressuring in their zone. Skating into ours. Shot wide of the net. Bouncing up the near boards. Austin sweeps it out of our zone. Arvada brings it back in on the far side. Shot off the side of the net. Back to the side of the net. Centering pass blocked. Hendrick tied up. Bryant pulls the puck out. Skates up the far boards. Out to neutral. Throws it off the far boards into their zone. Off the side of the net. Speedy picks it up. Throws it in front. Vion with a shot and a save by the goaltender. Into the near corner. Thrown off the pads of the goaltender. Vion picks it up. Centering pass blocked. Noah with the shot and another save by the goaltender. 13-10 left in the first period. Jags is good offensive pressure. Noah on the face-off. Chipped off the glass. Hendrick picks it up in the neutral zone. Hands it to Brian, who passes up to Vion. Vion turns into an offensive zone. Shot off a skate, goes to the end boards. He throws it off the side of the net. Noah with a shot that goes wide. Arvada brings it out of their zone through neutral into ours. Pushed wide left. Noah picks the pocket. Arvada regains the puck in the corner. Noah blocks another pass. Puck comes to Biome. He kicks it to the blue line, not out. Comes to Bryant. Bryant pushes it out to the neutral zone. Keeps it moving forward. Pass across to Speedy. At the blue line, he throws it on goal and a pad save by the goaltender. Arvada with puck at their blue line. Skating into ours. Dumps it into our zone. Andrew had to direct it wide. Austin passed up to Bam. Bam skating through the neutral zone into the offensive end. He gets tripped. And there's a whistle. Their Jags will go on a power play with 11:45 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Now first power play of the game. Austin taking the face off. Puck comes out to Boomer. He throws it on goal and a pad save. Rebound goes to the far boards. Bam keeping in the offensive end, dumps it to the far corner. Arvada turns it around, skating out to neutral. Into our zone. And a shot and a stick save by Andrew. Thrown out to the blue line, thrown back on goal, and a pad save by Andrew. Bam chips it up the far boards. Ian picks it up. Passes it across for Zeke. Turned around in the offensive zone. Arvada comes back through neutral with it. Into our zone. 1:15 left in the power play. Sent up the far boards. Ian picks it up, passes up for Zeke, but it misses. It'll go all the way down for icing with 10:29 left in the first period. 1 minute left in the power play. Get back in net, man. What are you doing? 20 seconds have ticked off the power play. Guillaume on the face-off, wins it forward. Drops it back for Henrik in the corner. Henrik pass up to Bryant. Hands it off to Colin. He turns it around in the near corner. Skating into neutral. In the offensive zone, has a poke check. And it's sent down the ice. 9:38 left in the first period. 13 seconds left in the power play. Bryant picking up the loose puck, skating through neutral into the offensive zone. Throws it around the end boards. Henrik picks it up along the far boards, throws it back for Guillaume in the corner. Brings it off the boards, throws it through the crease. Bryant keeping in the offensive end, chipping at it along the near boards. Puck comes to Guillaume, he skates it behind their net, trying to get out front. Centering pass, Avery with a shot that goes over the net. Brings it off the near boards, throws it back behind the net. Guillaume brings it out of the corner. As poke checked away, Arvada comes through neutral into our zone. Puck's in the shot. Saved by Andrew. He hangs on with 8:40 left in the first period. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Still 0-0. And 8:30 left in the first period. Noah on the face-off. Pushes it forward for Bam. Bam chips it out to neutral. Chasing it in the offensive end. Bam brings it out of the corner. Centering pass gets to Noah. A shot on goal. Oh, and a loose puck goes to the end boards. Austin digging for it along the boards. Noah reaches in. Trying to get it out off the boards there. Behind the net. To the side of the net. Trying to get it out front. Bounces off the glass. Arvada comes out with it. Skating through neutral into our zone. Arvada passing up to the blue line. Throws it around behind our net. Boomer with a steal, kicking it up the far boards, tips it out to neutral. And skating it through neutral all the way, but all by himself. Breakaway and a shot and a save by the goaltender. Puck is loose, and it's sent down the ice. Bam chips it back into the neutral zone, or into the offensive end. It's thrown through the neutral. Boomer picking it up. Passes out to Noah in the neutral zone, skating into the offensive end. To the corner, and a shot and a pad save by the goaltender. He throws it back out to the blue line. It's tipped out to neutral. Bryant coming back into their zone for the puck. Passes up to Ian. He walks it in the offensive zone. Throws it to the side of the net. Regains the puck in the far corner. Throws it around the end boards. Kept in the offensive end. Colin walks it. A shot off the post. Goes to the far corner. Ian pulls it off the boards and hits a skate. Bryant with a shot that's blocked. And then tipped out to center. Henrik passes up to Ian and it's sent back into our zone. Henrik passes. Oh, his pass intercepted. The shot hit a skate, goes to the far boards. Colin with the steal along the far boards. Brings it out from behind the net. Skating in the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. A shot off the side of the net. Comes back to Colin. Brings it out front. Drop pass to the near corner for Guillaume. Chipped up the near boards. Sent out to neutral. Bryant playing it back off the end boards. Skates it out to neutral. Into the offensive end. And we're well off sides. We'll have a face-off in neutral zone with 5:10 left in the first period. Guillaume on the face-off. Skates it into our zone. Poke check by Van, gets it out to neutral. Loose. Comes back into our zone. Speedy picks it up. Poke checked away. Pass to center. Nice poke check by Bam. It's regained by Arvada. He didn't fall down. It was a trip, but that was a soft one. So 4:19 left in the first period. We will go on the penalty kill. Still 0-0. Austin on the face-off. Arvada controls. Guillaume with the steal. Taken back in the corner. Arvada centering pass blocked by Austin. Taking for it. Arvada brings it out behind our net. Pass out to the point. Skates in. Pass hit escape. Goes back to the near corner. Skated behind our net. Long pass out to the point again. Austin ties up the player. Arvada pass out to the blue line. Long shot and goal. 3:15 left in the first period, and Arvada has a 1-goal lead. Noah on the face-off. Right up in skates. Noah control it with that. Nearly had it. Arvada brings it into our zone. Centering pass blocked. Arvada keeps it in our zone. Pass to the corner. Centering pass. Shot. Saved by Andrew. Arvada regaining the puck. Henrik blocking the pass. Gets it to Avery. Avery chips it up to Zeke. And tipped into the offensive zone. Arvada skating from behind their own net. Skating into our zone. Centering pass blocked by Bryant. Chips it out of the near corner, turns it around. Skates it behind our net. Throws it off the far boards. Too far, and it'll be icing with 1:50 left in the first period. Calling on the face-off. Wins it for Bam. Bam skating all the way down the ice, all by himself. Shot and a blocker saved by the goaltender. Arvada brings it off the end boards. Blocked in front by Colin. A shot off the post. Up into the netting. 1:10 left in the first period. On the face-off. Oh, bounce over his stick. The blue line. Boomer running back to play it. Out comes free centering. Pass comes out. Colin picks it up with 37 seconds left in the first period. His pass across for Speedy doesn't quite connect. Arvada skates it back into our zone. A shot and a glove save by Andrew. 25 seconds left in the period. Keep it 1-0. Down to 8 seconds. Push forward. Bam picks it up, skates it out to neutral. Into the offensive zone as time's going to expire. So we'll go to the second period. Arvada 1, Jag 0. Good solid period from the Jags. We've switched ends, another 15 on the clock. Now Andrew's ready. Austin on the face-off. Wins it over for Bryant, tips it up the far boards into the offensive zone. Arvada picks it up, turns around behind their own net, throws it off the far boards, and it's tipped all the way down for icing. 14:43 left in the second period. Austin on the face-off again, wins it for Bryant, throws it in front. It's tipped to the near boards. Guillaume throws it in front, and a backhanded shot from Austin goes just wide. Goaltender got a piece of it. And the puck comes out to neutral. Bryant picks it up, regrouping in our zone. Drops it for Henrik. Henrik skates into the offensive zone, drops the puck behind their net. Arvada coming out of their own zone, into ours. Wraparound attempt and a save by Andrew. Guillaume with a nice poke check, getting the puck to Avery. Avery chips it out to neutral. That is pass tip. Henrik sends it back into the offensive zone. Comes back out to Henrik. Tips it up for Austin. Austin walks it in the offensive zone. There's a shot and a glove save by the goaltender. Well, a face-off in their zone with 13:12 left in the second period. Noah on the face-off. Puck goes to the far corner. Arvada throws it behind their own net. Out of the near corner. Into neutral. Into our zone. Drop pass. Oof. Noah and Colin collide. Arvada bringing it to the end boards. Stops behind our net. Comes out of the near corner. Throws it towards the net. It's bouncing to the far corner. Boomer throws it up the far boards and it's tipped out into their zone. No icing. Arvada throws it up the far boards. It's skated into our zone. Behind our net, up the near boards. Pass tipped out to neutral by Zeke. That is pass out to neutral. Nice poke check by Colin. Skates it into the offensive zone, has it taken away. Regains the puck. And Arvada brings it back out, dumps it into our zone. And it'll be icing, so we'll come back down to their end for a face-off with 11:38 left in the second period. Still 1-0. Allison, if you're watching, I hope you're feeling better or recovering quickly. Off the face-off, Austin wins it to Bryant. Sends it to the end boards. Centering pass from Austin. Goes back for Henrik back in the neutral zone. He passes across to Bryant. He passes back to Henrik. Henrik passed to Austin, tipped to Ian. Ian walks into the offensive zone and they're offsides. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Austin on the face-off again. Arvada controls. Skating it through neutral into our end. Nice poke check by Bryant. Gets it to Ian. Ian passes up for Speedy. Not able to hang on. It's turned around at their blue line. Arvada skates it back into our zone. Lost the handle into the corner. Thrown around behind our net. Thrown back up the near boards. A shot to the side of the net. Andrew sticks it aside. Tied up along the end boards. Kept in our zone. Arvada with the long shot that's well wide. Regains the puck in the near corner. Shot tipped on goal. And Andrew with the save. And the puck and one of our defensemen are in the net. It'll be 2-0 Arvada. .9:13 left in the second period. Guillaume on the face-off. Guillaume pushes it forward. Colin picks it up, skates in the offensive zone. Got a shot off the goaltender and wide of the net. Regains the puck along the end boards. Brings it out of the corner. Pass to Bam, it doesn't connect. Guillaume regains the puck, walks in and throws it off the blocker of the goaltender. Avery gets it back to Guillaume. Guillaume tries to center, gets it to Colin, and it's poked free, but Bam regains it. His pass is blocked. Puck sent to Avery in the corner. His pass intercepted. And Arvada brings it out of their zone. Trickles into ours. Boomer with a steal. And it's slapped at and sent to the corner. Bam throws it up the near boards for Colin. Colin skates it to the corner. Neutral into the offensive end. Avery picks up the loose puck. His shot tipped up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in their zone with 7:40 left in the second period. Noah on the face-off. Arvada controls. Pass tipped at the blue line, sent into our zone. Bryant throws it up the far boards, and a shot and a save by Andrew. Played up the near boards. Thrown in front, and not on goal. Puck comes to Zeke. He gets it out of our zone. Pass tipped into their zone, thrown back to the blue line, but kept in. Austin keeping it along the far boards. And it's pushed up the far boards out to neutral. Oh, too soon. Be offsides with 6:44 left in the second period. Guillaume on the face-off. Tied up in skates. Puck comes free, and Arvada brings it into our zone. Into the far corner. Henrik put a body on it. Pass tipped out to neutral. Speedy pressuring. Arvada throws it into our zone. Bryant picks it up. Pass over for Henrik. He throws it out to neutral. Nice poke check by Guillaume. Steals the puck, walks in, a shot. That's saved by the goaltender who hangs on in the pads. 5:50 left in the second period, still 2-0. Guillaume on the face-off. Arvada skates it from behind their own net. Tipped out to neutral, but kept in the offensive zone. Henrik throws it on goal, and the goaltender covers and hangs on with 5:15 left in the second. Guillaume on the face-off again. Van keeping in the offensive end. And slapped out to neutral. Arvada skating into our zone. A shot, saved by Andrew. Bam picks up the loose puck along the far boards, chips it out to neutral. Guillaume chasing it to the blue line. Bam dangles at the blue line. Kept in by Guillaume. Centering pass tipped. Oh. Ian was waiting at the back door, and it was tipped wide of him. Couldn't get a shot off. Boomer with the puck in the corner. Stops at the end boards. Pass up for Ian. And his pass to Speedy doesn't connect. And sails into the offensive zone. Arvada regroups. Long pass to our blue line. Tipped on goal. Andrew throws it off the glass. Arvada keeps it on our zone. And it tips off the near boards. Bam picking up the loose puck. His pass over to Avery, not able to connect. Avery gets it out of the corner. And we're going to go on the power play again. 3:37 left in the second period. And Arvada's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. For a cross check. Bryant with the puck along the far boards. Kept in the zone by Ian. Arvada gets it out of the zone. Henrik tips it over for Bryant. Bryant throws it off the near board for Colin. He walks it in the offensive zone. Shot tipped over the net, bouncing out front. Colin digging for it behind their net. Avery lifts the stick, throws it on goal, and a stick save by the goaltender. We'll have another face-off with 1:23 left in the power play. Face-off, pushes it into the corner, centers it, goaltender tips it, and Arvada controls. Skating out of their zone, through neutral, into our end. A shot off the side of the net, Henrik picks up the rebound, throws it off the near boards for Austin, doesn't connect. Puck's loose in their zone. 30 seconds left in the power play. Long airmail. Andrew breaking up the play at the top of the crease. Hendrick swept it out of the crease and finally gets it up to Austin. Austin throws it across for Bryant. Pass up for Colin and over for Hendrick. He walks in the offensive zone. The shot blocked. Bryant with the loose puck. Passes back to Colin. Turns around once. Walks in. Pass back for Bryant. Arvada with the steal. They throw it off the near boards. And Arvada's cherry picking into our zone. A shot. 2-on-0. Not much Andrew can do about it. Their penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Face-off, Boomer picking up, passing across for Bam. Bam pass up for Speedy, not able to control. Nevada brings it back out of their zone, into ours. Centering pass tipped wide. Zeke picks it up along the near boards. He jumps into the offensive zone with 9 seconds left in the second period. Bouncing in front. Not able to get it on goal, and it's sent down the ice as time expires. But we'll go to the third period, down by 3. .12:01 on the clock for the third period. Noah taking the face off. Arvada controls, skates into our zone. Poke checked away. Boomer sends it to the near corner. Gets taken down. Arvada brings it out. Shot off the post. Ian tips it out to neutral. Bam pushes it forward. Gets taken down. Puck trickles into the offensive zone. Speedy with a steal in the slot and a shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Went up into the netting, so we will have another face-off in their zone. Off the face-off, puck comes out to neutral. Picks it up, regroups in our zone, throws it to the far corner. Arvada regains the puck. Out front, the backhand shot goes wide. Bam picks up the loose puck. Clearing attempt hit a body, and it comes out to neutral. Arvada brings it back into our zone. Shot goes wide and up the far boards. Kept in our zone. Arvada brings it out of the far corner. Boomer breaking up the play. Puck behind our net. Nice job, Speedy. Blocking the pass, skating through neutral into the offensive end. The shot tipped wide. Comes to Ian in the far corner. Arvada with the steal, skating it into our zone. Centering pass, the shot goes wide. Kept in our zone, a shot tipped, sent to Ian. Ian with a long pass to Guillaume at the blue line. He gets pushed off the puck. Arvada regroups in their end. And a long pass to our blue line. And bouncing puck, Andrew with the save. Wraparound. Andrew tried to cover. I don't know if Witt got free or what happened. Loose puck at the back of the net. Guillaume with the face-off. Arvada controls, throws it off the far boards. Henrik turns it around at our blue line, sends it up the far boards for Avery. He sends it across the neutral zone. Arvada regrouping in their end. Pass out to center. Henrik stops it, passes up for Avery. Pass to Colin at the blue line, tips it in the offensive end. Turned around, Avery keeping it in the offensive zone. It comes back out to center. Bryant picking it up, skating in the offensive end. Off the boards, he throws a shot on goal. Tries to get it out front. Comes out to Henrik. Throws it towards the slot. Tip to the near boards. Avery turns it around in the corner, lost an edge. Puck comes to the end boards. Colin picks it up, turns it around to the side of the net, hands it off. Avery with a shot and a save by the goaltender. And the puck loose in their zone. Colin picking it up, skating behind their net, trying to get out front, has a poke check to the near corner. Regains the puck along the boards, walks out in front. And a shot and a save. Avery with a shot, goes wide. Colin regains the puck. Centering pass tipped out to neutral. Arvada with the puck, skates to our zone. Henrik with a nice poke check. Takes the puck out to center, into the offensive end. Has it poke check as he gets in the offensive zone. Arvada takes it and skates into our end. Centering pass doesn't connect. Boomer with the steal along the end board. Sorry, that was Henrik again. Arvada with the puck in our end. Centering pass broken up by Boomer. Kept in our zone. Austin gets to the blue line. Colin throws it off the far boards. Arvada turns it around, skates into our zone. Shot blocked, another shot, and a save by Andrew. Long shot from the blue line, and a save by Andrew. Boomer throws it down the ice for icing with 7:25 left in the third period. Still 4-0 Arvada. Bam on the face-off. A shot and a save by Andrew off the mask. Centering pass. Arvada brings it out from behind the net. Another centering pass tipped wide. Out to neutral. Bryant pressuring. Arvada coming back into our zone. Guillaume breaking up the plays, pushing it up the far boards. Bryant tying up the player with the steal. Arvada brings it off the boards. Centering pass comes across, a shot, another shot off the pass. Bouncing out to neutral. Bryant breaking up the play. Arvada comes back into our zone with the puck. A shot and a stick save. Andrew covers. 5:54 left in the third period. We'll have another face-off in our zone. No on the face-off. Puck chipped in front and boards. Played up the far board to Ian. Battle with the steal. Pass tipped to the near boards. Kept in our zone. Throwing back around to inboards. Noah digging forward along the blue line, getting it to the blue line, but not out of the zone. Finally out of the zone, Arvada brings it back into our zone. Andrew throws it around the boards. Ian tips it out to neutral. Arvada regroups. Comes into our zone. Home with the steal and along the end boards. Passes up. It's sent back to the side of the net. Andrew throws it around the glass. Hendrick picks it up along the far boards. Pass up to Ian. Pass out to Viome. Gets it in the offensive end. Out of the corner behind their net. Trying to get out front. Off the goaltender. Noah digging for it. Comes out to Bam. Chips it off the boards for Noah. He turns around, throws a shot on goal, and a blocker save by the goaltender. And a blocked pass. Oh, Hendrick blocked the clearing pass, but it still comes out to neutral. Arvada comes back into our zone. They're offsides. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Bam on the face-off. Bryant pushes it forward. Arvada regroups. Nice job, Colin, breaking up the play. Arvada continues behind our net with the puck. Centering pass hit his skate. Speedy with the steal, gets it to Bryant. Not able to get out of the zone. Puck comes free to Speedy. Throws it up for Colin along the far boards. Skates in the offensive end. Pass up for Bam, and a shot tipped up into the netting. We'll have another face-off in their zone with 2:25 left in the third period. Face-off sent out into neutral. Into our zone. Austin back to play it. Arvada picks up the loose puck. Skating back into our zone. Centering pass blocked. Bam picks it up. Sends it out of ours. Bryant picks it up at the blue line. Pushes it to the corner. Nice poke check by Bam. Arvada's pass doesn't connect. But it's tipped into our zone. 1:19 left in the third period. Puck sent out to the blue line. Not out. Thrown on goal, but Austin throws it out of the zone down the ice. Bryant pressuring. Arvada passes out to center. Shot over the net. 50 seconds left in the third period. Arvada behind the net with the puck. Comes out front. Awesome. Boomer lifting the stick. Getting the puck out to neutral. Skating it through neutral into the offensive end. Pushed off the puck. And Arvada comes out with it. Nice poke check by Avery. Arvada sends it back out to neutral. Pass across to the blue line into our zone. Speedy lifting the stick. Eyeing up the player. Puck comes free, and Avery not able to get out of the zone. Long shot wide of the net. Down to the last 5 seconds. Graham taken down into the corner. Puck comes out to the blue line. That will do it. Final is 4-0. Reserve my comments for later. So that will do it for the Ian Tuttle tournament this year. The gutsy performance by these kids. Proud of how they played. Not the ending we wanted, but still proud of how they played. Our next game will be, I believe, next weekend. I don't remember time or place. I'm guessing it's at home. I will be sending out emails later. Until then, thanks everybody. Go Jags.